Yeah, everyone, Miacity here. Welcome back. Today we're trying to head to the mountain in Ambition. We're going to see how this goes. Last episode, we unfortunately lost Dismas to some extremely bad luck. We, however, did somehow make it to the inn after having to fight through a creature lair and a rampart with only Sarmenti, Bodica, and Al. So we're going to see how this goes, because we're going to try to carry on our luck. We did end up getting Audrey. I'm not sure how to use her with this group, because how I want everyone set up is kind of static, not a moving party. And how I would traditionally use Audrey is either as a moving person, where she would move around the party, thus kind of screwing everyone's positions up, or have her in the back, which everyone would then have to move forward for, which I don't want to do. So I'm going to try something really stupid here and actually have Audrey in front. So we're going to go with Pick in the Face, Absent, Glint in the Dark, which is actually the main move I'm going to be using, especially because it can ignore Death Door, which might be pretty clutch if we use it right. Pirouette if we actually do need to move back, and Repartee for stealthing herself. We're going to see how this goes. I also did throw the Celebrated Chalice that we had on her because we have more than 50 baubles, so she has 10% more crit, and we have the relics obviously for speed, so she has 14 speed, and we have the Smoldering Hymnal on her. Since she's going to be going first, she is going to be getting that empowered every round, and then if she happens to kill something, she has a chance to add an extra action. I just don't see that happening, though. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens here. We got some stuff to buy, some stuff to use.
But fairly
so we're gonna see what all we can get, and see where we can go from here. I do think that the boxing gloves are a good choice. That would give other people a chance to have the empowered, or whatever token that technically is. And then we can get the clarifying poultices on people so they have less of a chance to be stunned. I don't know what the boss does, so that just sounds like a good idea. We need to also use stuff. Okay. We also got guided meditation, so adds 1 positive token on combat start until next in. I think we want that on Bodica. We got Oddly Tuned Loot, minus 10 stress and 10 stress resistance until next in. That's for everyone, okay. Meaning we can get rid of these whittling tools. Boxing gloves can obviously go on the people who are going to be doing the most damage, which I think is actually going to be Sarmenti and Bodica. With her, I know she's unfriendly with everyone, so that's going to be a bit of a task. I just want to get her to 10 with everyone for now. I can manage that. I probably should have saved the stress items. Oh well.
something to ease the rigors of the road.
I think she is good with everyone now. And everyone else is at least neutral. Okay. So what we can do now is him and Bodica are almost met. So we're gonna fix that. 1 or 2 more? No, it's... I think it's 14, to be honest. Yeah, okay, so now they're friendly. And then they can get to very friendly. Or her and Al can get to friendly, okay. I'm gonna put the clarifying poultice on Al because out of everyone, I think he's the one I don't want to be stunned. And then he has 60 stun resistance with everything we have on him. And then we're going to put this on Boudica, and there's something I'd like to test here. So she has 55 bleeding resistance, and he has 80. Okay. Then I'm gonna put this on her. 55 to 80, so it does stack. So I can get him to near max stun resistance. So that is a good thing. Then at the Provisioner again, we have 16 we can spend. And how are we doing on the food situation? 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 40. So if I buy 2, we can use... No, I should just buy 4. Or use 4 of the cheeses for the max health. And then I can spend like 2, buy 2 for the clarifying poultice and say like... I don't know what else would be useful here. Maybe a stimulant for, maybe that's what I should do, is get the stimulants for Audrey. And I'm still above the 50 mark for her. And then we're going to use these to max health everyone up. Alright. Then we have 5 points to spend.
However painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
I think the most prudent thing to do, because we're going to be using Glint in the Dark a lot on her, is to upgrade this so it does more damage, has a higher crit rate, and ignores Death's Door when stealth. What's the point of upgrading this? Greater dodge. But requires self-stealth. I think that's the only thing I'm going to upgrade on her for now. Definitely getting Howling End on her, just because of the damage and cooldown and crit rate. We can leave Wicked Hack, we don't use it too often. Just for the off chance that we use Fade to Black, up the crit rate, up the damage, add combo to it, which leaves us with 2. I'm fairly tempted to get either Abyssal Artillery upgraded or Demon Pull, but at the same time, it'd be better to upgrade like Repartee or something like that just in case I have to use it, or Pirouette. Really don't want to use Pirouette if I don't have to. And Pick to the Face might be okay if I run into something like those chains again, which I don't know what's going to be in there, so let's go Pick to the Face. I don't want to use it if I don't have to, but it's a good damaging move nonetheless. Honestly, it's more damage than she can put out. And then with Al, okay, let's do Abyssal Artillery. I know that was a lot of planning.
Planning and mindfulness.
More than I would have liked, but that is what it is.
Sharpened steel.
Alright, let's go to the mountain. Yes, I know I can afford stagecoach repairs, but I don't think it's going to be worthwhile. See what we get.
Tried and tested.
Light slice off.
Counted on.
Oh, greater dodge, and that's amazing.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
De-stressing. Okay, good. Can we get like a heal on something worthwhile? We can increase Empowering Boudica.
While the heart still beats, desire will
Vulnerability,
never die.
Hex, healing. Alright. I can dig it. Adrenaline Rush giving greater dodge and Glint in the... This could be fairly interesting. I'm not sure how this is going to work out, mind you. Still think this is going to be a very scuffed run, but sometimes the more scuffed the run is, the better.
And regret.
me thinking I'm not even gonna make it into the mountain because of all the ingresses. So let's just see what happens. Alright, not too bad. We can deal with it. Less damage from melee skills. Okay, well, we will do Glint in the Dark then. How's that, sir? Starting off strong. We're gonna pull the little cherub in range so we can deal with it. Oof. Have a little bit of a plan here. Glinting in the dark, killing the cherub. Or at least trying to. And we're going to actually toe-to-toe to put her in range.
On to the next.
Yeah, say you carry the weight of the worlds. With her now, continuing to do this weight of Glint in the Dark, we're gonna go at the Evangelist now. If it bleeds... This time around, we're going to do a weakening curse on the big guy so he can't hit us for as much. Which seems to be worthwhile. And then we're going to raise her wit, going in front. This thing's going to go down to Death's Door on its turn if we don't do something first. So you know what? Let's just pick the face.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
If it bleeds... Going to... How much would this do? 5 to 9, then he's got 9 going at him. So yeah, let's just vulnerability him. Another one down. Slice off. 11 to 27. Wow. And healing. Alright. Fight one down. She does a lot more damage up front than I thought she would do.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Alright. Ingress Two.
Reality comes asunder before our
Let's
eyes.
see what's in here. Alright, once again, actually, you know what? Let's just get rid of this guy.
Well done.
We're then gonna toe-to-toe to get back in range. Al is gonna pull the cherub, or at least try to. And we're gonna de-stress so we don't go into the last fight absolutely haggard. Try that pull again. Kick to the face this thing. Alright, howling, not howling, and adrenaline rush so we can heal. And we're going to slice off the, or not slice off, I guess. It is razor with the cherub. Take it out. Basically leaving the cardinal.
Darkness encroaches. Inexorable.
That's absolutely not a good place to be in. Okay. Absent, healing, not leaving that chance. Healing.
A little help impeccably timed.
We're going to kill this thing, or at least try to. So let's get the cardinal bleeding.
Breakthrough.
Got the door. I figured it would do something like that. Oh, that gets rid of its thing, huh? Well then, glint in the dark. And you, sir, come forward. If it bleeds.
Trampled, trapped, held
Okay,
captive
we
by
still got this. Slice off.
the
Making
enemy
bleed for
weakens
more.
and wanes.
We are going to... Yeah, let's pick to face him. Let's then weakening him so he doesn't do as much to us. Oh, good thing Al's probably not going to go again. We're going to, if it bleeds, Sarmenti can probably finish him off. So let's do fade to black to make sure. Otherwise it would have got blind on him. Okay. Is that the last one, or did they add another Ingress? And everyone gets to heal up a little bit. Hoping that we get at least one more heal.
The source of the stain. Gateway to incomprehensible emptiness.
Okay. What the hell is that?
Forever exceeds its terrible grasp.
Ravenous Reach. It's a bunch of hands. Huh, okay. So she is empowered right now. Ignores armor. Okay.
Well
So
done.
we'll do that. Oh, I don't know why I have... That's why I've been doing that. Okay. I forgot to put Al way in the back.
Collaboration confers advantage.
We're going to weakening him because I don't know what he can do. I'm a little afraid of what he can do, to be honest.
This is no time to
Youch.
falter.
Okay, we're gonna encore. I don't trust this to be the final phase. So we're gonna save our items for now. Oh, she has to move. Lovely. Oof. We are going to heal.
This road cannot be walked alone.
If it bleeds again. Yeah, I figured. Going Asura on me, huh, sir? This can't be the final phase either, though. I really scuffed this. Alright, still guarded is the thing. So let's the base. You're next, huh? Oof. Greater dodge. So let's weakening him if we can. Boudica can bleed him. Let's actually try to do this. That gets rid of that, then bleed him. Air down. Okay, that wasn't horrible. Really don't like how I've got this set up right now. So we're gonna do a mass switch here. He's gonna move forward again, and I think we're good now. If it bleeds, actually no. Ha ha ha.
Weaken them.
If
That
it bleeds.
may finish the work.
Vulnerability hex. That kind of hurts, but it's not bad. Fade to black. And now Audrey where we want. Kind of figured he would have a last phase.
The greatest
Really?
of all.
Really? Okay. We're doing this so we can heal. And also, no, I'm gonna save that because then he has the, oh, that's reposed. So yeah, we're gonna do this so that she has damage on her. Then gonna heal her.
Incremental, but deadly all
Which
the
is
same.
Howling End do 24. Alright, so yeah, if it bleeds,
Well done.
get that for 11, okay. Then, I know it's a huge gamble, but we're also gonna do it on Boudica. And then we're gonna heal Al. Okay, not too bad. We are going to Howling End. Danger 56. Audrey. Ooh, he's burning for a lot. That's the tool. Oh, it took off her thing. Stimulant 7 to 18. We'll have to take it. 27. Death Blow. Didn't even get Death Door.
To abandon everything you had. For everything you wanted.
I am very surprised.
At last, the veil begins to lift.
I can't believe we got that first try. I'll take it. I will take it. With a Scotch group like that, I can't believe it.
Unable to suffer your unprincipled overreach any longer, I made ready to depart, imploring you to rejoin me in more wholesome pursuits. Instead, you babbled of impossible measurements, ushering me down into the bolted cellar. In the dim light, I recoiled at the preparations you had made. 4 bodies laid out along the lateral points of the crown. As the dagger's blade revealed itself through my chest, I understood. I was to be the 5th.
Oh.
Little by little, your recollection mends the rifts of this sundered plane.
So I'll do this part next time. I just realized that last few times I did this, it had a little bit of story after I left the thing, so I figured I'd play that since it was a little bit of a shorter thing for the mountain fight. What is this one?
The seat
Cowardice.
of your denial, perched precariously in the murky gloaming.
A precise arrangement. The sacrifice of conscience. The abandonment of self.
The Iron Crown had found its king.
Upon your furrowed brow, the mathematics of our existence, the geometry of the cosmos. An ephemeral equation wholly expressed in negative space. To invoke its power was to refactor the most fundamental underpinnings of our fragile dimension. To imprint one's mind upon reality itself. The crossroads.
Well, we will pick up from here next time, going into Cowardice, seeing how much of face bashing against the wall I have to do to even get to the mountain, because I don't know how many runs that took me, even though it only had 3 recordings to actually do that. But know that it probably took me like 30-40 runs, just because how many got scuffed right from the beginning, and I didn't even want to post those. But yeah, we'll see what Cowardice has in store for us. That was actually really interesting and fun boss. I actually did expect a little bit more from it after, I forget what the 3rd act was, but that wasn't nearly as bad. So it'll be interesting to see what this has in store for us and what we can do. And to see if there's any other mini-boss type things that get unlocked or enemies, because it seems like the further in we go, the more we see and the more frequent they are, because I don't think I saw Gander or the black sheep thing until I went into Ambition, and I definitely did not see Death or the Anquinarian, is that how you pronounce it, until Act 3. So I'm kind of interested to see if there's anything like those that appear this time, so we'll have to see what happens. So, as always, wish you all well. I'll see you next time. Please have a good one.